The abyss, a place where wonder and nightmare are one and the same. A vertical hell, layered in mystery, filled with relics of ancient power, and creatures that seem born from a different reality. Some stalk in silence, others cry like children. Some were once human. In this world, evolution doesn't follow rules. It mutates. It curses. These are the 7 weirdest, most unsettling creatures that lurk in the depths of Made in Abyss. But be warned, the deeper we go, the stranger they become. 7. Corpse Sweepers. At first, they look harmless, small, bird-like, fragile. But then, you hear it, a child's voice, crying for help. That's when the Corpse Sweepers strike. These scavenger beasts haunt the second layer of the abyss, mimicking the screams of dying children to lure in desperate explorers. Their wings are torn, their eyes blank, but their intelligence is terrifying. They don't just feed on the dead, they create the dead. To the untrained ear, they sound human. To the trained, it's already too late. 6. Amaranthine-Deceptors. In the abyss, what you don't see is often deadlier than what you do. The Amaranthine-Deceptors are proof of that. They don't roar, they don't stalk, they wait. Perfectly still, blending into the murky waters of the 3rd layer. Their bodies ripple like liquid, light bouncing off them in hypnotic waves. To the eye, they look like water itself, calm and safe. But step too close, and they strike with surgical precision. These creatures don't chase, they ambush. One wrong step, and you're gone before you even realize they were there. 5. Inbyo. Some creatures in the abyss don't kill, they just watch. The Inbyo is one of them, towering, pale, and hollow-eyed. This silent guardian drifts through the 5th layer like a ghost. Its body is smooth and expressionless, almost humanoid, but something feels off. It doesn't attack, it doesn't speak. It only appears in moments of intense danger or deep sorrow. Some believe it's a failed experiment. Others say it's a remnant of something long forgotten. But one thing is certain, when the Inbyo appears, something is about to change. Not all monsters scream. Some just stand there and stare. Number 4. Interference units. Deep in the abyss, not everything that moves is alive. The interference units are relics, machines built by a forgotten civilization, left behind to monitor the abyss. With their long limbs, glowing eyes, and eerie silence, they feel more like ghosts than robots. They don't breathe, they don't sleep, they just watch. But some evolved. Some began to feel. Nanachi was once a part of this world, so was Mitty. What happens when a machine designed to observe becomes part of a nightmare? When it witnesses human cruelty and can do nothing? In the abyss, even machines aren't safe from horror. Number 3. Orb Piercer. It doesn't chase, it predicts. The Orb Piercer is a nightmare of the 4th layer, an armored beast covered in hardened spikes and patience. It studies its prey before attacking, waiting, calculating. Then it strikes with terrifying precision, aiming directly for vital organs, shielded by impenetrable bone plates and armed with needles strong enough to pierce steel. This thing wasn't built to kill fast, it was built to kill perfectly. Most creatures in the abyss rely on instinct. The Orb Piercer, it plays chess while you're still figuring out the rules. Number 2. Mitty. She wasn't born a monster, she became one. Mitty was once a curious, kind little girl, until she was sacrificed to the abyss. Transformed by the curse into something unrecognizable, Mitty became an immortal blob of flesh, incapable of dying, yet always in pain. Her voice was gone, her mind blurred, but her soul, somehow still there. She remembered Nanachi, she loved Nanachi. In a place filled with monsters, Mitty wasn't the scariest, she was the saddest, a living reminder of what the abyss takes, and what it never gives back. Number 1. Crimson Splitjaw. It was the first, the warning sign. When Rico and Reg began their descent, the Crimson Splitjaw greeted them not with curiosity, but with hunger. A flying serpent, longer than a bus, with a jaw that splits wide open like a blooming flower of death. Its skin glows like polished stone, and its eyes never blink. It doesn't just hunt. It plays with its prey, grabbing, tossing, watching them fall. It's not the weirdest creature by design, but it's the one that tells you, you don't belong here. And from the moment you see it, you understand the abyss doesn't care who you are. It only cares if you survive. The abyss isn't just a hole in the ground. It's a mirror reflecting fear, loss, obsession. Its creatures aren't just predators. They're symbols of what happens when nature twists, when science forgets mercy, when curiosity digs too deep. These weren't just the weirdest beings in Made in Abyss. They were warnings. And the deeper you go, the more you realize some monsters are born, others are made.